Right, hi everybody, welcome back to Lundy's Wild Camp Stroke Bushcraft. As you've just seen on a previous video, I've done a challenge on starting a fire using only one arm, and using a ferro rod and knife only. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to take a little step back again. On one of my other videos was to do with fire lighting again, and that was getting products from your house and making a homemade fire starting kit. All right, this is really aimed at the people that are just getting into bushcraft or want to get into bushcraft and go out camping and they're not sure how to start a fire. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to step it up a little bit now. All right, and I'm just going to show you the type of things that you need to be looking for. I'm not a teacher in bushcraft at all. Everything I know I've just picked up as I've went along. Okay, but this one really is about just what you do when you go into a woods. Have a look at the area. Okay, make sure it's suitable. Obviously if it's a pine woods, make sure there's not loads of a big bed of pine needles underneath you. If that happens, then you need to dig down until you get down to soil. Make sure the area's safe first before you even think about having a fire. All right, because there's a lot of people that go out there and they have big fires in bloody pine woods and they don't realise it. They think they've put that fire out, but what they don't realise is underneath it's all caught light and that fire's still burning days and days later, and hence why we'll get woodland fires and things like that. Okay, so you've just got to be aware of all these things and prepping the area first. That's your main priority. Okay, once you're into the woods, prep your area where you are. If need be, if you're not certain, try and get some rocks and things and build a fire base on the floor first. Okay, so basically what we're going to do now is I'm going to show you quickly. It's just about prepping your wood, because preparation is the key. Okay, there's no point in trying to get yourself a fire lit straight away and then having to prep your wood. So basically all you want to be doing is, okay, you want to be going around and trying to find yourself some dead standing or dead fallen trees, okay, or branches. Okay, obviously what you've got to do is it's got to be dead, because green wood doesn't burn, and it's also got to be dry. Well, this is all bone dry. This was just lying over the other side there. Okay, so basically what we need to do now is, all right, what we need to do now is turn the camera a bit. We need to thinking about what type of tools that we need to process this. Okay, now a lot of people in the bushcraft community, even tree surgeons, people like that, or gardeners, they all use a little folding saw. This is a Laplander saw, a backcore Laplander saw, sorry. All right, you can purchase these between 15 to 22 pounds, I think it is. The blade on its own, posted through the post, costs you £15. That's what it's just cost me to buy this brand new one here. Okay, these are absolutely brilliant saws. They're lightweight, they're small, you can put them on your belt. All right, they last for ages, and if you look after your tools will look after you. Next thing you need is a knife. All right, obviously you can go out and get loads of different types of knives. All right, this is my knife. There's many like it, but this one is mine. All right, this is an MSK1 knife. I love it. It's heavy duty. I don't need to bring an axe when I'm coming out for overnighters if I don't need to, because I'm not going to be chopping down big massive trees in any weight. Okay, but this will go through like stuff like this, no bother. All right, and just for doing like filler sticks and processing, chopping the wood down, battening it down, things like that. Okay, but you can easily, just being a starter, I would recommend going for a Mora knife. It costs anywhere between 12 and 20 pounds for a knife. So if you're just getting into it, absolutely razor blade sharp. The razors are sharp when you get them. They're cheap. They last a long time. I know a lot of people on YouTube and other bushcrafters that have been using Moras for absolutely ages. All right, and I had a Mora black knife and it was absolutely outstanding. I think my nephew's got it now. But anyway, that's basically the basics of tools that you need to start a fire and prep your wood. Okay, so all you're basically doing is, I'm not going to show you all the full prep of it. Alright, basically get your wood, obviously cutting it so you're safe and everything as well. Okay, never cut the wood towards you, even with a saw. Alright, I've seen people nearly cut their fingers off. Rooney, hello mate, he nearly cut his thumb off when we were out camping. Alright, so always have the wood away from you, cut through it. As you can see, these saws are absolutely brilliant. Alright, and you just want to cut the bits. Okay, prepping your wood, get them about that size if you want, and then just find yourself a hard surface, and if you want to batten them, you can. Okay, obviously you need another bit of wood to do it, which I haven't. Just put them on like that. Obviously you can do it like that, as you can see. Alright, but constantly doing that with your hand, you're gonna end up with a knacked hand. So get yourself another bit of stick. Alright, all the way through. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is, rather than teach everybody to suck eggs and show people how to cut wood and things like that, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get the wood prepped, and then we're going to talk about fire layers, the different piles that you need to prep a fire for. Okay, and then actually getting the fire started with natural materials. Okay, right then, so we've prepped all the wood ready for to start the fire, and we've got 4 piles here. Okay, so we've got this stuff here, which is all the very fine stuff, okay, like needly sized. Then we'll move over to the next one, which is a pile of like pencil size bits of wood. And then we'll move over to stuff that's finger thickness, okay, and then we'll move on to the thicker stuff. Yeah, as you can see. Yeah, and this pile here is your main fuel. Okay, these are the 3 here are what gets your fire really going. Okay, now what I've done is I've moved 4 bits of wood to one side. Yeah, I've got 3 little bits and a thicker bit, and what we're going to do with that is we're going to make a base, a fire base. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to lay 3 of them there, okay, and then this thicker one goes on the top like so. Alright, and what this does is it raises your platform for your fire off the ground if it's going to be wet. Yeah, and then what I normally do is I normally get 2 of these decent sized sticks here, and what I do is I put them on top of my fire layer like so, and make a V. Yeah, so that's what I call a fire layer. Now I'll explain what the V's for later on. The first time I ever seen this done was on a channel called MCQ Bushcraft, a lad called Mike, who is absolute master at doing bushcraft videos. Alright, so this is where I pinched this idea. It's not my idea, it's where I seen it on his video. Right, so what we need to do now is we need to go and get our fire kit. Okay, and this is mine. As you can see, I've got loads of spare stuff in here. Yeah, and what we need to do is we need to pick something out of here where we're going to get a light from. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pinch all these little bits out of here. I'm just going to put them on there like so. So what we've got in here is we've got bits of birch bark and some little bits of I think it's off one of them rolls. I don't know if I've got one in here. No, I haven't. And anyway, that should be enough there to get me fire going. My fire stealing striker. Okay, so just put that on the bottom there. There we go. Got the flames going. Right now, obviously you want to get all your fire prepped and all that done. So you want to get all your thin bits first. Okay, now what you do is you lean them over the tops of where you've got your two sticks coming along. Okay, and what happens is, say for instance you put too much stuff on there and it's starting to smother your fire, what you do is you grab the two ends and that just raises all your firewood up off the flames and allows it to breathe. Okay, but as you can see, that's working fine, that. So that's the first stage put on. We're going to move them away now because we don't need them. Okay, now just let nature take its course and let the flames catch it. Okay, as you can hear all the crackling there, that means it's caught. And then we'll go on to our second lot. Yeah, and just lay them across the top. And then they'll catch. So the fire's going nicely there now. Okay, obviously when you're setting up your fire, what you need to realise is where you're sitting is the smoke going to get blown into it, which it does here anyway. I knew that. Okay, so all we've got left now is these two bits here. So the first thing you want to do is get your fire kit, put that away because you've got plenty of time. Okay, get it secure and put your ferro rod and striker away because otherwise you're going to lose it. Mine goes around my neck in any weight, so happy days. Right, I'm going to change the angle. That's a nice fire, that. Right, now we've got our next bunch of sticks. Okay, now this one you don't just tie them all on. What I start doing is I just pile them on a bit at a time, and what this does, it just helps to get the fire spread a bit. Okay, I just start adding them on bit by bit. Oh, that's a lovely fire, that. Because you don't need these anymore, you just put them on as well. Now that fire's way gone now, isn't it? Way gone? That's not right, is it? What? That's it, happy days like. Let's take it off the stand. So that's it. So we've got the fire going. Alright, we're going to let all these catch fire properly, and then we'll start thinking about putting all the thicker stuff on. Obviously, all depending on the time that you're going to be here and what you're going to use the fire for, depends on how much preparation that you do. Okay, I'm doing this fire now because I'm going to cook some food on it. So I'm going to put all that wood on and I'm going to let it burn down to embers. I've got plenty of wood lying around. Okay, so the type of things that you need to be looking for when you're out and about and you want to get your more chunkier stuff, it's obviously you're not just going to get stuff that's on the ground. All right, so you're going to be coming up and you're going to be looking at things like this. All right, this is a dead standing tree. You can see it's dead standing. Okay, it'll probably come down with a good push, but I could cut that down if I wanted, but I don't need it. Okay, and that's all you do. You just have a look around, see where there's dead trees. There's 1, 2, 3 here. Okay, so I've got this one here. All right, actually it's not dead, it's got greenage. It looks dead when you look at it from a distance, but that's because whoever's been in my woods has been coming around and chopping everything to bits. All right, but you can see this is dead standing here. All right, that's gone. You can see it's all dead there. You can tell by the bar, and it's all dry and everything's just snapping off easy. Yeah, You can tell by up on the top there as well. Okay, and always check if there's no leaves on it and it looks like that, then it's dead standing. Yeah. Right, so that's how to get a fire started using your fire kit. Obviously, if you look to the one before this, the video was how to make a fire when you're in the woods and you've only got a knife and a ferro rod with you and you've got a broken arm. So if you'd like to check that video out, go to the video prior to this one, and that'll show you how to start a fire using natural materials, okay, and only using your knife and your ferro rod and steel. Okay, right, catch us in a bit. Right then, so that's that video done. Okay, how to start a fire. Okay, that's the way I do mine in any way. So I hope that you've enjoyed what you've seen. Obviously, if you're new to bushcraft and anything, I hope I've passed on some vital information to you. If I haven't, then sorry, but I still hope you've watched it and enjoyed it. Don't forget, if you did enjoy it, give us the thumbs up, leave a comment. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please feel free to hit that subscribe button. There's a little bell icon next to it as well. Hit that and you should be notified of all my upcoming videos every time I post one. Okay, so once again, thanks a lot everybody for watching, and I'll see you on the next one, which will probably be a cooking video because I've got the fire going. All right, see you in a bit. Ta-ra.